Are you getting what you paid for? Amazon, the go-to hub for online shopping, can sometimes end up delivering more than just a genuine product. But brace yourself for the reality check. Counterfeit products are rampant. Today, we're going to unpack the mystery behind why Amazon seems to be a playground for knockoffs. Every year, the U.S. welcomes 11 million containers from the sea, 13 million by road or rail, and a quarter billion via air travel. What's surprising is the growing number of these shipments are carrying fake stuff. Over the past 2 decades, the U.S. has seen a tenfold increase in seizures of counterfeit products at its borders, with the potential value of nearly $1.4 billion in 2018 if they were real. Guess where most of these fakes are coming from? Mainland China and Hong Kong are the culprits. The problem? Chinese counterfeits are like weeds. Cut one down and another pops up instantly. Blame it on the e-commerce boom. It has become the perfect breeding ground for counterfeiters worldwide. In 2018 alone, Amazon blocked more than 3 billion suspicious listings from its platform. However, the battle against fakes isn't just Amazon's to fight. International e-commerce sellers need to step up. The economic toil of counterfeiting is no joke. Fake goods make up over 3% of all global trade. The consequences go beyond numbers, with estimates suggesting that the sale of fake products could lead to 5.4 million job losses worldwide by 2022. U.S. businesses are facing a serious threat as counterfeit goods flood the market, leading to closure. But what exactly are counterfeit goods? These are unauthorized copies of products protected by intellectual property regulations. Think Louis Vuitton, Michael Kors, or Gucci, brands we all recognize. Counterfeiters employ tricks to deceive consumers using logos, symbols, and features that mimic the real deal. You've probably come across knockoff Louis Vuitton purses or fake Rolex watches, often made with cheaper materials to cut production costs. The motive? Counterfeiters aim to lure consumers with the allure of well-known brands, convincing them they're scoring a deal on a genuine product. However, selling counterfeit goods is illegal in the U.S. despite misconceptions that buying a fake Rolex on the street doesn't harm anyone. The truth is more significant. The primary beneficiaries of the counterfeit trade are organized transnational criminal networks. Operating sophisticated counterfeiting networks, these criminals capitalize on the diverse range of counterfeit goods flooding the market. According to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, the most popular counterfeit items include apparel and accessories, watches and jewelry, footwear, and consumer electronics. Consumer products and pharmaceuticals are also major players in the counterfeit market, posing significant health and safety risks. In 2018, Europol intercepted 13 million doses of counterfeit drugs, ranging from opioids to heart medications, with a market value exceeding $180 million. This illicit trade not only jeopardizes consumer safety, but also evades regulatory scrutiny, operating outside the bounds of institutions like the FDA. The danger of counterfeit goods goes beyond ineffective treatment for ailments. It can potentially inflict additional health issues due to the unknown substances in these products. As more consumers turn to online shopping, the landscape becomes increasingly fertile for counterfeiters. E-commerce giants like eBay, Amazon, Alibaba, while providing a global marketplace, have inadvertently paved the way for flourishing counterfeit industry. The digital economy's boon, allowing small-town innovators to reach a global audience, comes with a downside. The ease with which unique products can be copied or counterfeited diminishes the competitive advantage of the original creators. The prevalence of counterfeits on Amazon poses a serious threat to the business models of companies that are new and innovative. It's a stark illustration of how the counterfeit crisis on major online platforms is not just a consumer issue, but a direct threat to the survival of legitimate businesses. Many U.S. firms face a critical challenge in the battle against online counterfeiters. Their investment is developing and advertising innovative products become a futile effort when counterfeit floods the market within days of product launches. This only undermines the recovery of the investment but also stifles the incentive to keep innovating. Think about the efforts involved: dedicating time, energy, money, and creativity to design a product, ensuring consumer appeal, and launching marketing campaigns, all of which go to waste when counterfeiters overshadow genuine offerings. This struggle is not unique. The Department of Homeland Security highlighted in a January 2020 report that the surge in e-commerce has exacerbated the problem of counterfeit trafficking, placing U.S. companies and entrepreneurs at significant risk. The consequence? Businesses are shutting down. Bob Barkesi, testifying before the House Judiciary Committee in 2019, emphasized how e-commerce's rapid nature provides new opportunities for counterfeiters and how the booming sales in online platforms contribute to a flood of small packages. The real cost is not just financial, it's the potential demise of businesses and the disencouragement of innovation. As e-commerce continues to thrive, finding effective solutions to combat counterfeiting becomes an urgent cause. Counterfeiters have a sneaky strategy. They're using smaller shipments to lower the risk of getting caught, as found by the International Chamber of Commerce. Meanwhile, U.S. Customs and Border Protection officials are dealing with a flood of these small shipments arriving every day. To make matters worse, a rule allowing tax-free entry for packages valued under $800 has made the problem explode. In the early 2000s, officers dealt with 3,000 to 5,000 seizures annually. Fast forward to today, and they're struggling with almost 40,000 seizures each year. This is not only piles on the workload for officers, but also underscores the staggering scale of this multi-billion-dollar counterfeit industry. The U.S., importing more goods from China than any other country, is at the forefront of this battle. In the New Jersey warehouse, where about 90% of the products come from China, Customs and Border Protection officials play detective, determining what's real and what's fake. It's a challenging task, and they acknowledge they're just scratching the surface. Companies like Knight Eisy are feeling the heat. They're fighting back against counterfeiting, having removed 75,000 fake listings from online marketplaces in 2019. The struggle is real, and the battleground is not just at the borders, but also in its digital marketplace, where authenticity battles against deception. China is the epicenter of the counterfeit storm, contributing to a staggering 99% of the fake products we encounter. Everything from supply chain to raw materials essential for making counterfeits is meticulously set up in China. In 2018, U.S. Customs agents snagged a shipment of 300 counterfeit Knight Eisy accessories, all traced back to Amazon sellers with suspicious names like Sneaky, Max, and Very Lee Good. Faced with the widespread issue, Knight Eisy took legal action, prompting Amazon to step in. The e-commerce giant even went as far as subpoenaing other tech and financial firms to unmask the identity of these counterfeiters. But here's the catch. Tracking down these clever culprits is no walk in the park. Counterfeiters excel at hiding their identity, creating fake stores with bogus names and addresses. Businesses are left scavenging for breadcrumbs, and the cost of pursuing counterfeiting cases, coupled with the brand damage and lost sales, can be too steep for some. Businesses often find themselves without a clear target to go after for counterfeiting their products, adding another layer to the uphill battle against the pervasive issue. The fight against counterfeits isn't just about catching the culprits. It's about navigating a complex web of deception and protecting businesses from irreparable harm. When a company in the United States faces counterfeit issues, legal resources is usually available. However, the game changes when the counterfeiters are based in China, making it nearly impossible to enforce intellectual property rights in that jurisdiction. As part of the Phase 1 trade agreement with the U.S., China pledged to reduce the production of counterfeits and take firm action against pirated and counterfeit goods. Despite these assurances, some argue that China will only take the matter seriously when its businesses experience the cost of counterfeiting. The consensus is that the solution involves China companies and innovators grappling with counterfeit challenges firsthand. Calls for greater accountability extend to e-commerce platforms. Currently, these platforms like Amazon are often not held liable for counterfeits sold by third-party sellers. With over half of Amazon's total merchandise sales coming from third-party sellers, concerns about the impact on brick-and-mortar retailers and investors losing royalties are raised. In response, Amazon states that it actively fights bad actors and collaborates with brands, government officials, and law enforcement. Share your thoughts and experiences below in the comments. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and share the video, and for more informative content, please turn on the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and until next time.